Good morning, everybody. How are you? Chad Thibodeau here. Hey, I am streaming live today, and I apologize. I have allergies, so I probably will be sneezing a little bit. But excuse me, this information that I'm going to share with you is so important. I couldn't put it off. So I'm going live, just FYI, I'm going live here on Facebook, on YouTube, and I'm also live inside of Night School because this is our Agent CEO Weekly Masterclass. Excuse me, our Agent CEO Weekly Masterclass. Now, don't worry, I'll be editing all that out, so on the replay you won't see that I had some kind of massive allergy attack, but I have my coffee in hand, and I am ready to rock and roll today. As always, if you guys are watching me online and you would like my notes, just simply comment notes, and I'll have my assistant shoot those to you as soon as we are done today. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about how to use UGC content in your business to grow your bottom line. Now, just a couple caveats. You can use this in your business like I do to grow your bottom line, or you can create a business, an agency, to do this for other businesses. So if you guys are looking for a really good side hustle, or you're trying to find something where you can quit your 9 to 5, or maybe you're just tired of what you're currently doing and you need something that's going to put multiple six figures in your pocket, this is an incredible way to do it. Because number one, it's not difficult. You can create UGC content in a matter of minutes. 2, it's in high demand. 3, people pay a lot of money for it. 4, you can outsource it, maybe even to internationally, you can outsource it. And 5, AI has come so far, it will create this stuff for you super polished in just a matter of minutes. So I'd be paying close attention to you guys if you guys are looking for some extra revenue. But let's just jump in, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about not just how to create UGC content, but how to use AI to create user-generated content, okay? So first, let's talk about what is UGC. What is user-generated content? UGC, at its simplest, is content created by people, for people, not brands, okay? So think short videos, testimonials, reviews, unboxings, day in the life clips, anything that feels authentic and looks like it came from a real person instead of a marketing department. That's what UGC content is. In fact, if you guys are scrolling through your Snapchat or your Instagram or your TikTok, about 85% of all content that you see is user-generated content. This is why it's so powerful. People trust people more than they trust polished advertising, okay? So what's interesting is I'm in a polished studio right now, okay? And I like it. I'm a polished guy. Polish is one of my core values. I like to look, I want to look the part. I want to sound the part. And so I put a lot of energy and effort into polish. But what's interesting is what research tells us is amateur converts better than polish because it's got sort of an authentic, vulnerable trust factor that goes along with it. And one of the reasons why UGC works so well is because when a customer, a real person, or someone they think is a real person says, hey, this worked for me, it just cuts through the noise, okay? That's why the biggest coaches and entrepreneurs in the world are flooding their ads or flooding their funnels or flooding their websites with UGC content. Now, the great thing is there's a shortcut, and that's what I'm going to show you today. You don't have to wait on customers or fans to create this information for you because with AI, you can now script, edit, and multiply UGC content at scale, okay? You can produce 10 different, native-feeling videos in the time it used to talk to someone about creating one for you, okay? So when we talk about UGC in this session, I'm not talking about random reviews from customers. I'm talking about intentionally created AI-powered content that looks and feels like it came from real users that you can use to drive trust, conversion, and revenue. So a couple weeks ago, somebody sent me an email, and they talked about one of the things that I taught inside of Night School, how it basically really grew their bottom line, and they were happy, super excited about it. And I asked them, I was like, hey, would you mind, would you mind like putting that on camera for me? And they were like, oh my gosh, yeah, there's no way. There's no way I can do that. Like, I'm too freaked out. So then I asked their permission. I said, well, do you care if I just take your stuff and create a UGC AI out of it? They were like, no problem. So I went on and I created a UGC AI, put that bad boy online, and it's already gotten me like a couple of calls where I can then sell people into my services. That's the power of UGC. So let's talk about how some of the biggest names in marketing use it. Okay, so many of us are familiar with a guy named Russell Brunson. So he's a perfect example. So he doesn't just tell you that ClickFunnels works. What he does is he showcases the success of a student. Like I have 2 Common Club awards. I have 4 of those, or 3 of those actually. One I need to apply for to get my 4th. But he's a perfect example. He doesn't just tell you ClickFunnels works. He showcases the success of a student, and he does these unboxing things. So when you get a 2 Common Club award like this, one of the prerequisites is you agree to doing an unboxing video showing people that you got it. Why? Because that's UGC content. 30-second clip of somebody unboxing their 2 Common Club award saying, hey, I made $1 million within a funnel, is 1,000 times more powerful than him creating a ClickFunnels commercial. Okay, that's UGC. It's not Russell pitching, it's his community transferring trust on his behalf. And with AI, you could take one of those stories, break it into multiple hooks, edit it for different platforms, and turn a single story into an entire campaign. Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi do the same exact thing. They do it at a massive scale. Their launches are filled with testimonials and student stories over and over and over again. If you were to go to their website or their funnel, you're going to see hundreds, if not thousands, of people just telling their story. Brendan Bouchard leans on UGC in his Growth Day app that I'm a member of, okay? And instead of polished explainer videos, what you do is you see people showing the app on their phone during their commute or recording a quick video saying, oh my gosh, this is how I track my habits every morning. And that feels real. And it looks like a normal person sharing something helpful with a friend. That's why this works. Alex Hormozy, he just did this $100 million book launch. I don't even know how much money he made, a ton of them. Sold like 2.5 million books. And what people do is he takes people reading his book or showing that they got the book in the mail, and he chops them up in little bitty clips, puts them on his website, and it builds this trust with his people. Marie Forleo, one of my favorite marketers, she used to have a program called B School. And what she would do is she would just have alumni story after alumni story after alumni story after alumni story, and that's user-generated content, and it's super powerful to use. And so what I want to do today is I want to show you how you can create your own UGC content. Don't forget, if you're just tuning in and you want the notes, if you're inside a night school, they'll be below. If you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, just simply put notes, and when I'm done, I'll have my assistant shoot you the notes so you can have all of this, okay? But people trust people more than they trust polished advertising. That's what you have to, that's really what you have to know. So let's jump in and let's talk a little bit about the psychology behind UGC, okay? Why does it work and why do you need to do it? Number one, it hits 3 human triggers, okay? Number one, identification. People see themselves in user-generated content. They're like, man, that's me. And when they can see themselves in the speaker, they're more likely to tune in. Number 2, aspiration. When you use UGC content from real people or from what looks like real people, your audience says, man, I want that. The outcome they have, that's what I want. And 3, it builds curiosity. They're like, man, I got to know more. Okay, and a loop is open that only your offer ultimately closes, okay? So how do you create UGC? What I'm going to do today is I'm going to jump on and I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to build a couple for you right here live on this ad. I'm going to show you the tools that I use. I'm going to show you how I write the script. I'm going to show you how we do everything, okay? But let me just basically show you the 5 components. If you're going to do UGC, there's really 5 concepts you have to understand, okay? And they're not difficult, okay? So I'm just going to put UGC in the middle, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? That's terrible, but you get the idea, okay? So the first thing is you have to ideate, okay? You have to come up with an ideation, an idea of what's going to happen. And the way we do that is we use a hook. We use a storyline, and we use an angle, okay? That's probably the hardest part of everything. And the nice thing is AI will do this for you, okay? The second thing is then you have to write a script. I'm going to show you the exact framework I'm going to give you the exact formula that I use to write a script. Third thing is you have to produce it. Okay, and it used to have a camera and lights and you don't have to do any of that anymore. I'll show you how to use it. Okay, how to use AI to do that. And then you're going to have to edit it. Okay, because it's got to be a certain format. Okay, you're going to want to like captions. And then, you're going to want to use like a 9:16 format, which is pretty cool. And then you're going to want to multiply that video, that piece of content, in 5 to 10 different, 5 to 10 different variations. Okay, so you can use it. So you don't want to just use it once. You want to be able to use it multiple times. Okay, and then the fifth thing you have to do is then you have to distribute it. Okay, now how do we get it out to the concept? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do all 5 of these today. Okay, and it's not going to take a long time. And what you're going to see is a couple of the platforms I'm going to show you. A couple of the platforms I'm going to show you basically do all of this for you. Okay, so let's jump in, and I'm going to show you how to do this, and then after I show you, I'm going to show you how to monetize this content, and then we're going to do a 7-day implementation challenge. Okay, so I'm going to run to my screen here. I believe we can see this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's do this one. Right? No, why is that? Let's do this. Let's go Google Chrome. How? Okay, I want you to see this. Why can't you not see this? Oh, this is why. Okay, let's go to ArcAds. I think you can see this, okay? So one of the pieces of software that I use is a program called ArcAds, okay? So now this is the video that I created the other day. I'll show you. Let me see if I can share this with you. This is the one that I created.
I joined night school a while back.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Here we go. So this is using the content that somebody emailed me. I just put it in AI. Here we go.
I joined night school a while back, and Chad introduced this idea of the 7 daily money-making activities in one of his classes. I was really struggling making money consistently, but when he said that most people spend most of their time doing things that don't make them money, it really convicted me, and I decided to go all in. And wow, I kid you not, my revenue jumped within days. I must have watched that class 5 times and followed along with this step-by-step workbook that comes along with it. And to make things even better, he created a software that literally tells you what to do every single day, allows you to track it, and keeps you accountable. He told me I need to spend 70% of my time doing money-making activities, but I didn't even know what that was. Now, all I do is open the app, follow the prompts, and just like that, no more wasted time. Just work that grows my bottom line. If you're a business owner and you're not using this, I definitely say get it. I think it's free.
Yeah, there you go. So that's an example of one that I created. And this is a program called ArcAds, okay? This is going to be one of 3 programs that I show you today. I also use a program called HeyGen, and then I use my editing software called CapCut, and I'm going to show you all 3. I'm going to go from the most expensive to the least expensive, okay? So this is expensive, okay? So this costs you about $110 for 10, but it's the easiest. Okay, it's the easiest and most powerful. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come in, and the first thing it says we need to add a script. Okay, so there's 5 components to your, there's 5 components to your script. I'm going to show you how to write a script real quick. Okay, so when you're writing a script, and then I'm going to give you a tool, of course, where you can do it. Okay, so when you're writing a script, okay, there's 5 components. The first one is a hook. Okay, so you want to be able to grab their attention in the first 3 seconds. I did an entire training yesterday on if you don't grab somebody's attention in the first 3 seconds, you lose them. Okay, so you're going to want to be able to, to grab their attention in the first 3 seconds. So say something like, I wasted so much time on ads until I tried this. Okay, so that would be a hook. Then you're going to go to a relatable problem. Now, once again, I got a piece of software. I'm going to show you how to do all of this, okay? So, relatable problem, okay? So, I tried every productivity app out there or whatever the relatable problem was, okay? 3, now you're going to go to a solution. Okay, this is, you're going to position your product or your program as the answer, okay? Hey, then I found Growth Day. Honestly, it was the first app that actually stuck. Whatever, right? So, for me, it's then I found Night School. Okay. The 4th part is you're going to come up with an outcome. Okay, outcome. So, or a result. Okay, now I wake up with a plan and actually get stuff done. Okay, and the fifth one is a soft CTA. Okay, a soft CTA. If you're struggling like I was, check it out. It worked for me. So now watch. We're going to take these 5, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you the one that I did, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see it in action, okay? So if we come here and we go back to this one here, now watch these 5. Okay?
I joined night school a while.
Right, now watch these 5.
I joined night school a while back, and Chad introduced this idea of the 7 daily money-making activities.
Okay, so the 7 daily money-making activities. Now, this could have been a little better, if it wasn't a testimonial video, it could have been a little better with saying like, there are 7 things you have to do every single day to make 6 figures, or do these 7 things every single day and you'll make 6 figures. Whatever, you want some kind of hook. Now watch the relatable problem. Here we go.
In one of his classes, I was really struggling making money consistently, but when he said that
I was really struggling making money consistently, that's the relatable problem. Now watch the solution.
Most people spend most of their time doing things that don't make them money, it really convicted me, and I decided to go all in. And wow, I kid you not, my revenue jumped within days. I must have watched that class 5 times and followed along with this step-by-step workbook that comes along with it. And to
Okay, so see, that's the solution. Like, watch the master class, the step-by-step, workbook.
make things even better, he created a software that literally tells you what to do every single day, allows you to track it, and keeps you accountable. He told me I need to spend 70% of my time doing money-making activities, but I didn't even know what that was. Now, all I do is open the app, follow the prompts, and just like that, no more wasted time.
There you go. So I just open the app, follow the prompts, no more wasted time, and now I'm making money.
Just work that grows my bottom line. If you're a business owner,
now here's the soft call to action,
and you're not using this, I definitely say get it. I think it's free.
Okay, so there you go. So
I joined night school.
See that there's the example that we use. When it comes time for for writing the script. It's clean, it's simple, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, you don't have to stress about it, and I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do to write a script. Okay, and I'm gonna give away some secret sauce here. Okay, so if you were to come into let me share this with you. If you were to come into my chat GPT, I'm gonna show you here my chat GPT. I think you can see this, okay? If you come into my chat GPT, you'll look over here, and I've created a few different GPTs. I've got this agent CEO, I've got this AI video scene generator, and then we have this UGC video script generator. Now, I didn't create this one. This one actually, when I subscribed to ArcAds, the guy who owns it, Mr. Paid Social, he calls himself Caleb Cruz. He created this. Now watch. Okay, so I'm going to tell him the 5 components. Now we could just have him write a script. So like, watch. Okay, let's just click the button and say, "Help me write a viral script," and I'll show you what it does out of the box. So out of the box, when you come in here, it says, I'm going to need a little bit more information. So what product or service you're promoting. Let's just say night school, and let's tell it what it is. Okay, it's my online coaching platform that helps people create a multiple 6-figure coaching business during their off hours. Okay, whatever. So who's my target audience? Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna say I think you can figure it out. Okay, so it's asking you 5 questions. These are great questions that you should ask. What product or service are you promoting? Who's the target audience? What's their dream outcome? Any standout features, testimonials, or results you can share? Okay, and then I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna say something like, we do 7 daily money-making activities. I have training, a workbook, and an app. Okay, whatever. And then any competitors or videos you can take from, I'm just going to tell you can figure it out. So I'm just going to fire that. And what you're going to see is this GPT already has it figured out. Okay, but if you don't want to, if you can search for this UGC Video Script Creator, Mr. Social, but it works better inside of ARCADS. Okay, just so you can look. So what it does is it comes out here, and it's got its own way. So it starts with a hook. It's got a dream outcome or belief building. It's effortless and simple. It's speed of results, call to action. Mine's a little different. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to tell it that I like this format. Okay, and I'm going to tell it the format. Okay, and once again, you can also do this just in GPT. Hook, and then I go relatable problem. Solution, outcome or result, and then a soft CTA. So I'll give it that format. And what it'll do is it'll take it, it'll come in, and it's going to shift it, okay? So it says, I built a 6-figure coaching business working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything on my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social media while I felt behind. Then I joined Night School. It's not some course you forget about. It gives you 7 daily money-making activities with training, a workbook, and an app that literally tells you what to do step by step. I landed my first high-ticket client in under 2 weeks. Now I've built a multiple 6-figure business all during my off hours. If you're serious about coaching but short on time, Night School was made for you. Tap in and start tonight. Great. Okay, so we're going to use this. It's a good little script. We're going to use this. I'm going to show you how we build it. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to grab this whole thing. We'll edit it inside the software. Okay. And we're going to go to ARCADS. Okay. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. Okay. So we're going to go to ARCADS, and I'm going to show you exactly how we build this. Okay. So we come here, and I'm going to add the script. Okay. And then I'm going to come in, and I'm going to edit it. I'm going to take all this stuff out. Okay. Because it doesn't need it, and it will say it. So if we want to remove that, okay? Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to find a talking actor. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna find like somebody that I want. Okay, so you can do talking actors, gestures, B-roll, scene. If you have your own app, or you want to unbox, you want them to unbox something or whatever. They've got all sorts of things. But we're gonna pick a. And then we're going to go audio driven, okay? And then now we're going to add, and you can see that it's a little long. So it's 667 characters, and it can only be 650. So the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to take these quotation marks out that GPT puts in, okay? And then that should do the trick, because we got to get it. Well, that right there, it's already under. Okay? So, because you're only allowed 650. Now, there are some actors that allow you to do more, but we'll do fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to find our actor. Okay? We're going to find the person that we want to use, okay? Now, a lot of these...
Hey, you. Well,
like a lot of these that like hold microphones, these are super believable, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to come in and find somebody. Now, I like to find people that sort of fit my demographic. So 80% of people inside my coaching program are working females, okay? In their mid-30s to mid-60s. Most of them have 9-to-5 jobs. Many of them are single moms. Some of them have, functional families that, but they may still be the breadwinner, or they're still working a 9-to-5. So what I want to do is I want to find a model that sort of fits the person inside my program. So like when I look at her, I don't see many people in my night school that look like her. And remember, they need to be able to see themselves in them. So this one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one.
Hey, you. Welcome to ARCADS. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads.
Oh, actually,
create
it's
a script
pro,
you think
and I don't know if I have pro.
will
Let's
work
try
well.
It. Yeah, I don't have pro, and I don't want to pay $550 for pro. Okay, so we're not going to use pro. I should be able to sort these by pro. So once again, anybody that has pro, we're going to take off, okay? So Susan, we're going to use Susan, okay? Susan looks like she could be inside my night program. So we're going to use her, and then we're going to go selected, and then now we have her, okay?
Natural AI.
Okay, where'd she go? Where'd Susan go? Susan, where'd you go? There we go. We're gonna add Susan, and okay, then we're gonna add the actor. Okay, so now we have Susan in here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to sort of hear this. Okay, so it's audio driven. Okay, and you can use these 3 different types. You can use OmniHuman. I don't even know what OmniHuman is. We're just gonna try it. Okay, just because it's new. Okay, and we're just gonna fire this. Okay, so I don't know how it sounds. You know, you can probably come in. You can listen to her. We'll listen to her here. So it's going to generate just a second, okay? But we can listen to how Susan...
I built a 6-figure coaching business, now working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have...
Okay, so a couple things that we got to do is we got to take out these ellipses because you can see that she said something that was weird behind. So we're going to come in and take out the ellipsis, and we're going to take out the quotation so we can see what she's saying. Oh, you know what's happening here? It didn't put my whole finger. So let me do this. I'm going to come in and I'm going to use a document to edit this, okay? I think you guys can see this. Okay. So we got to come in and take all this out because it's too many characters and you only get 650 characters. Now, there's a way you can do it. You can do multiple ones, but with the amount of money this costs, because you only get 10 a month for this much money. Now, I'm going to show you that this is the most expensive. It's the most literal, but there's 2 other ones I'm going to show you. One only costs $29 a month, and the other one is free. Okay, so I'm going to show you from expensive to least expensive, okay? Let me take all this stuff out here so you can see it. There we go. Okay, and then you want to take out any unnecessary characters. Okay, so like that ellipsis. Okay, there's another ellipsis. I'm gonna take that out. Any M dashes that they put in, like these M dashes are silly. You know, you can take those out. Okay, now let's just come in and let's just see what this is. Okay, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna come back to our ARCADs, and we're gonna just copy that. And we're gonna paste that. Okay, I see. OmniHuman only lets you do 400, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're going to go back to audio driven, so it's 650. And bam, it's 650 right on the dot. Okay, tap in and start tonight. Perfect, okay? So now let's listen to see what she sounds like. Okay, here we go. And you can adjust everything. You can adjust the speed, the stability, the similarity. You can even exaggerate the style. The more exaggeration you do, the more emphasis you'll put in it.
I built a 6-figure coaching business working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and...
So I don't like her. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here, and we can do Susan as a voiceover, or we could pick any of these people. So let's listen to what Virginia sounds like.
Hey you, welcome to ARCADs. I'm one of the
Hey you, welcome to ARCADs. I'm one...
Okay, she's not bad. Let's listen to Violet.
Hey you, welcome to ARCAD.
Okay, there's another Violet.
Hey you, welcome to ARCADs.
And let's listen to Yasmin.
Hey you, welcome to ARCADs. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use.
I either like Violet.
I'm one of the natural AI actors you can...
Okay, I like Zaria, I think.
One of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads. Create a script.
No, that's a little... So let's go age, and we're going to go middle-aged. Okay, and now let's see what it gives us. Here's Virginia.
natural AI actors you can
use for your ads. Create a script you think will work
Okay,
well.
We're going to use Violet.
Choose some actors,
okay,
and let the
so
magic happen.
We're going to come in and we're going to use Violet. Okay, so we're using Susan's face, but we're going to use Violet's voice. Okay, and then once again, let's just mess around. I'll just show you some of this. We'll do 20 on the style exaggeration, stability 50. We'll leave everything else the same. Let's speed her up a little bit. Maybe 120, and then you can see here. Now let's regenerate it, and you can hear it. Okay, here we go.
I built a 6-figure coaching business working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything.
So a couple
of my
things,
own.
and this is why you want to do it. So it says 9-5. So we're going to just grab this, and we're going to put the word 2 in, and it won't let me do it because we don't have enough. We don't have enough characters. Oh, there's an M dash we can take out right there. Okay, now it should give me enough here. So between my 9 to 5. Okay, a couple other things that you can do here is you can come in and you can change the tone. Okay, So like if we come here and let's take that out. So you come in here and let's make this excited. Okay, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna make this excited. And then let's say we're gonna come here, and this is one thing I like about this. We're gonna make her happy. Actually, let's make her right there. Let's make her nervous. Okay, and then here, then I join night school. So this is where we're gonna make her happy. Okay, and let's make sure we're spelling joined right. That looks right to me. Okay, it's and then let's come here, and we're gonna like excited. Okay, we're going to do that, okay? So we're just going to see what this does. Now we're going to come in and we're going to rework it. Now, once again, once you get this down, like let's say you like Susan, you can just change the face. You can change anything that you want, okay? Here we go. Here's what Susan sounds like. Now, it's taking a little bit of time because we put those 4 components in it, and it's changing the voice to match.
I built a 6-figure coaching business working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything of my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social while I felt behind. Then I joined night school. It's not some course you forget about. It gives you 7 daily...
I'm not even listening to the whole thing, and we're just going to fire this away, okay? So we're going to come here. We're going to fire it, okay? And it says, okay, it gives you all the stuff. I need credit. I got 9 left. We're going to generate the video, okay? And then, so it's checking everything to make sure everything is kosher. There's nothing racist or anything that I said that's, political or anything, because they don't want that stuff on their platform. And so we go and we built that. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to come into our second one, and this one's called HeyGen. Now, HeyGen is awesome. So, like, let me give you an example. So yesterday, I've got this AI course going on, and I've decided I want to build 100% of the AI course using AI. Okay, and so like this is, I'm going to just show you the video that I did yesterday. This is module 1 of my Digital Twin Academy. Watch this. This is 100% AI.
Let's talk about funny. There aren't many things in life humans enjoy more than laughing. Laughter is universal. It cuts across language, culture, age, and
Now, look at the video. It looks great.
Think
of
the alternative.
Angles.
If I was here trying to sell you on the idea of using AI to make people cry consistently, that would be a disaster. Nobody is signing up for Sadness Academy.
Blinks.
Nobody is saying, wow, I hope I get ads today that make me sob uncontrollably.
Entire course. I did an entire program using HeyGen. Well, now they've got this thing called video agents, okay? Okay, where you can come in and you can create UGC content, for whatever. And honestly, you can write the script, you can give it a script, or it does a really good job of doing it on its own. So, like, for instance, let me see if I got this. So, like, yesterday, I must have deleted it. Yeah, no, here it is. So yesterday I did one. I just said, write a quick little script of a pastor talking to pastors, telling them they should join my Sermon Pal. Now watch. Now, once again, that's all the instruction I gave it. This isn't great. I'd have to edit it a little bit, but watch, okay? Watch what this did. This is HeyGen. Okay, here we go. So he looks like a pastor in an office.
Are you a pastor feeling the heavy weight of sermon preparation each week? Let Sermon Pal empower you to quickly craft powerful, engaging sermons with ease. Our advanced AI supercharges your research with instant scriptures and commentaries access. Easily overcome any writer's block using our intuitive AI sermon outlines feature. Skillfully blend biblical wisdom with modern life and ignite spiritual transformation. Ready to revolutionize your sermon prep? Visit sermonpal.com and begin today.
Yeah, so I didn't even give it anything, okay? I literally just said, here's the prompt I give it. Make professional pastor person explain what to pastors, how to use Sermon Pal to research and write their sermons. That's all I gave it. And so I was fast, and it did that. immediately. I didn't tell the website. I didn't tell it anything. Okay, and that's the nice thing about this. So like if we go here, you can transform any idea, right? So like if I was to come here and say, a professional woman in her mid-30s telling other women about how the 7 daily money-making activities, I'm going to even misspell it, side of night school helped her stop wasting time, grow her bottom line. There's a masterclass, step-by-step workbook, and an app. I'm just going to fire that. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to fire it, and we're going to see what it does, okay? So I fire it, and it's thinking. Now, once again, I didn't write a script. I didn't pick a model. I literally just said, this is exactly what I'm wanting. And so HeyGen has got a built-in system where it can come in. It just wrote the script. Now it's formulating the structure. Now it's writing the video, and it came out with the idea. Now I'm not even going to read this, okay? I'm just going to, if you're happy, just type proceed. I'm not even going to read it, okay? Because I'm just going to want you to see it. And then we're going to read it. We're going to just do it, and it's going to think about it, and it's going to come in and do it, okay? So now, why it's deciding on the next step, I'm going to show you how to come in to the free win, which is the one that I love, and we're going to show you how to do this. Now once again, HeyGen costs $29 a month, okay? And you can see it's building everything, it's analyzing everything, and it's going to build the stuff. Now let's go in and let's build. Let me see if I can come into CapCut. Let's see if you guys can see CapCut here. See, what are you guys seeing here? You guys can't quite see CapCut, so let's go here, and let's go CapCut. There we go. Okay, so this is CapCut. So this is my editing software. So you can see yesterday I brought in my AI video. I put in captions. I put in music. This is what it looks like. Oh, you can't hear it. I don't know why you can't hear it. I don't know why you can't hear it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to use CapCut to come in. So we're going to create a new project, and we're going to call this. What can you guys see? Can you guys see CapCut? Yeah, we're going to call this UGC, right? So I'm just going to come in here and call this UGC content. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to see AI media, AI avatars, okay, whatever. But if you were to come in and how do I get out of here? Let's go file new project. It's just so I can see. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. If you come in here, oh, I guess it doesn't bring you to where I want. Let's do this. Let's quit CapCut. I don't know what you guys can see right now. Okay, and now let's go back into CapCut. Because I want you to see from the beginning what it looks like. Okay, so now let me go here. Let me change this bad boy to CapCut. Okay, so now what you can see is when you're inside of CapCut, it's got Create Project, but it's got this new little thing over here called AI Video Maker, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to click on AI Video Maker, okay? And it says, welcome to the free, all-in-one AI. What do you want to do? You can create an instant AI video, you can do an avatar video, you can brainstorm with AI, you can match media in one script, okay? You can do all of this stuff. So we're just going to make it, we're going to say, let's create an instant AI video, okay? We're going to come in here and it's going to ask you, what do you want? 16:9, 9:16. We're going to say 9:16, okay? And then we're going to come in and we can write our own script. Now we want to pick a style, so we're going to pick the realistic film, okay? And we're going to let it write the script, or we can write the script itself. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to write the script. So we're going to grab the script from GPT, and we're going to come in here. We're going to take out these things. He's going to say it all. Okay, we've got this. We've got the script. We've got the realistic video, and we're gonna tell it to create. Okay, so we're just gonna create, and what it's gonna do is in a matter of seconds, it's gonna create one. Now, while that's building, it'll take a second. Let's go back to HeyGen, which I think is right here. HeyGen, and let's see this video. Okay, it's 74% done, so it's almost done. Let's go to the ArcAds, and it's almost done, right? So it takes about 10 minutes, whatever, to process a video. So we have one crank in here. We have one in HeyGen, which is 85% done. And then, oh, did we just finish it? Your video is being generated. Sit tight. Our video agent is turning your script into a full-blown video, okay? So it's getting there, okay? And then and then CapCut is 62% done as we speak, okay? So now why they are generating, I'm going to come back here. What I'm going to do while they're generating is I'm going to talk to you about how to monetize this UGC, okay? So the first way that you can do it is you can grow your own business, okay? You can use UGC to fill your funnels, your ads, or your social proof, okay? You can multiply your authority by showing other people's voices. So that one video that I did the other day had a couple people in my DMs saying, hey, tell me a little bit more about your coaching and about night school, okay? Just that one little video. And so what I would tell you is you could easily create unboxing videos. Maybe you have a book or you have product, or you could create videos with your product or whatever. You can use testimonials. You can reach out to your people and say, hey guys, I'm creating some UGC content. I need some testimonials. They can shoot you some information. You use that information, write a script, put it in there. You can create it. You want it to be based upon realism. I don't like unethical stuff, and so you want it to be based upon what your actual clients are saying, okay? So you can use it for client video. You can even use it for content, like promotions. Like for instance, I could create one, and so let's say that I've got this funny AI masterclass that we are just releasing inside of Night School. I could say something like, "Hey, did you know that funny videos get opened 83% more than non-funny videos?" And you don't really even have to be a comedian to write them. In fact, inside of Night School, Chad's going to show you step-by-step how to create your own funny videos, and he even has a custom GPT that you can just give it the idea, and it'll write the funny video for you, and he'll even show you how to make somebody who's goofier looking than you film it, right? That's a UGC content. Just make one of your AI characters. So you can use it to grow your own business by showcasing your product, by giving live testimonials, or by using upcoming product launch style UGC videos, all in a matter of seconds. The GPT that I gave you will create that stuff for you in a second. But you also may want to consider selling it as a service. Now, let me just tell you what the going rates are for people, okay? So if you're a beginner, you can do a 10 script pack for somewhere between $300 and $1,200. So in other words, hey, Chad, I'll do 10 videos for you for whatever, $300 to $1,200. You pick the price range in that, okay? And then what you do is you get on a call, you ask some questions, you answer, and once again, you're going to use our GPT to ask the questions. You fill that into the GPT. GPT will write the scripts, okay, for you, and then boom, you can shoot the script off. And you can do just the script. You don't even have to do all the filming or anything like that. You could just say, here's a script, $300 to $1,200. You know, I'll give you 10 scripts that you can use to create UGC content. Or you could say, okay, hey, we'll do the scripts and the videos, okay, 5 to 10, for anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000. Or you could say, let's put you on retainer for $2,000 a month, and we'll do 20 to 30 video assets for you every single month for $2,000. Okay, that's a way you can just start an agency. Now, here's what's really cool. So I've got a gal right now that I'm talking with, and she's a soon-to-be single mom. So her and her husband are going through a divorce, and she's basically been a stay-at-home mom most of her marriage. But she's really creative, and she's a good boss, and so I showed her this UGC stuff. And so what we're doing with her is we're creating a UGC agency for her, and she's going really low. So she's going $1,000 a month, 20 assets per month. And what she'll do is she'll create the different assets for you. And then introduced her to one of my buddies who owns a staffing agency out of the Philippines, and they charge for the same 20 assets. They charge $150. So she's going to charge $1,000 a month. They're going to charge her $150. She's going to go get the clients, be the face of the place, get the information, send that information to this staffing agency. The agency is going to do all the work, upload it into a channel, like a Basecamp style channel, and then she's just going to simply be the person who gets the information back to the client, and bam, just like that, she's got a full-blown agency, and she didn't know anything about creating video, right? But she hired this company, so that's an 8x ROI on this. So she's going to charge $1,000 a month. She's being charged $150 a month. She's making $850 a month just for getting the client and for doing the initial call. And what's really cool is I was even showing her how like you can even use like an AI agent to be able to get all that initial information from her. So probably in month 2 or month 3 she'll begin doing that. So here's a lady who's trying to make $60,000 a year so she can feed her family and move out and get a house. I'm like, that's 5 clients. All you need is 5 clients. And so then I showed her the 7 daily money-making activities, showed her exactly what to do, how to reach out to people. And my gut tells me that she'll have all 5 clients by the end of month 1 of our coaching program together using this as her model, okay? Using this as her model. And I showed her like 50 other ways that once she learns this process, 50 other ways that she could use this to build a full-blown marketing agency using user-generated content, and it's hardly going to cost her any money. And one client is going to give her an 8x ROI, and somebody else is doing the work. She doesn't need any software. She just got a $150 retainer. You know, they'll give 20 to 30 pieces of content. Now, what's really cool about this is like they'll do like 20 to 30 pieces of content for $150. Let's say that she sets something up where it's it's $500 and you'll get 10. She can go get 3 clients, give them 10, and has only paid the $150, right? So there's plenty of ways to make money doing it. So you can either grow your own business with it, or you can use UGC as a service, and you can position yourself as faster, cheaper, and more scalable than traditional marketing agencies. So let's go back and let's see what we've created here. So let's go back and let's look at this, and we're gonna see what HeyGen has done. Okay, so we're gonna come in, or ArcAds. So ArcAds is still working. Okay, HeyGen is done. This doesn't look like the lady we selected.
Before night school, I felt busy, not productive. Distractions filled my days, hindering my financial focus. Night school's 7 daily money-making activities was a game changer, providing needed structure. The masterclass was insightful, breaking down strategies into actionable steps. The workbook transformed learning into practical application, making lessons stick. Plus, the app kept me on track daily, turning intentions into habits. Thanks to night school, I've gained focus and grown my bottom line. It's empowering.
Awesome. Right, a couple quick little edits, and boy, that bad boy would be ready to go. I forgot, this is the one where we just told it. Remember, we just told it, hey, go do this, okay? So yeah, I love that. So let's see here. Let's go back to our projects. And didn't we build? I thought, oh, that was with ArcAds. That's right, ArcAds. This one's still working, okay? Yeah, this is the one that we did with her. That one's still working. Let's go to CapCut. See what we got over here. Google Chrome, CapCut. Let's see what CapCut's done. Okay, it looks like CapCut's is done. Okay, so let's look at CapCut's. We just made it up. Okay, here we go.
I built a 6-figure coaching business, working nights between my 9 to 5 and family. I thought I didn't have time to build.
Okay, this is crap. So we're definitely not going to use that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into CapCut, and we're going to use. Let's do this. We're going to do it the way that I know to do it. So we're going to come in here, and we are. How do I get out of this? Let's do it this way. Quit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so CapCut. There we go. Now I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to create a project, okay? And we're going to come in, we're going to find AI avatars, okay? And it's going to load all of your AI avatars for you, okay? And you can see that it's got a we're just going to use their library, okay? But you can go, you can take a photo, upload a photo, and it can create you or somebody else that you want. You can put a video in here. You can find a fashion model. You know, you can even dress her, like, or him, whatever you want to do. Like, you can translate it into like any language that you want to. But we're just gonna come in for the time, and we're gonna find this, and we're gonna pick a style. We're gonna find this guy. I don't even know who Malik is, okay? But we're gonna use Malik, okay? So we're gonna use Malik here. Okay, and then we've got him, and we're going to go next, and it's going to say, okay, what do you want to do? And I'm going to go ahead and just paste the script in, okay, and we're going to take all this, you know, we're going to take the headers out, remember? Once again, you can use anything that you want, okay? But we're just going to do this, and we put the script in, we picked our guy, and we're going to hit generate. Now, this is free, okay? So you sort of get what you pay for. You got to remember that, okay? But you can use all sorts of things. So, like, let's say that you want custom voices. No, say trending voices. Let's hear what Adam sounds like. Come on, Adam. You going to work for me?
I built a 6-figure coaching business.
No, we don't like Adam. That's that's that traditional AI voice that you always hear. Here's Nandez. Let's see what Nandez sounds like.
I built a 6-figure coaching business. Working nights.
No, I don't like him. So let's go
between my 9 to 5.
Let's see what Marcus sounds like.
I built a 6-figure coaching business.
No, that one sounds too fake. I don't even know what. Let's go motivational coach. Let's see what he sounds like.
I built a 6-figure coaching business.
No.
I built a 6-figure coaching business, working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything of my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social while I felt behind. Then I joined night school.
Let's find a confident guy. Let's see what he sounds like. We'll do confident guy, and then we'll do American male. We'll pick one.
I built a 6-figure coach.
No, that sounds terrible.
I built a 6-figure coaching business.
Generic male. What in the world?
I built a 6-figure coaching business, working nights.
Okay, let's find tired guy.
I built a 6-figure coaching business.
Okay, we're going to use him, okay? I don't even know why. I just picked him. So we're going to do this. Now it's going to generate the speech. And what it's going to do is it's going to come in here, and it's going to apply the speech and the avatar, okay? So it did it, right? And then you can come in here, and you can change the ratio. You know, you can make it full if you want to. And here's what's really cool about this. Okay, let me just show you this. Okay, so see this right here. So how it's 9:16. They've got this inside of Night School. They have this. If I can. Oh, here we go. Why is this not working? They have this AI thing. Is this not going to work for me? It must not. You must not be able to do it with the AI avatar. So what we'll do is we'll do it after. Okay. So we come here. We're gonna change the ratio to 9:16. Okay. So it's nice and full. So we have that, and everything else looks good. And then let's just see what it sounds like. Ready? Here we go.
I built a 6-figure coaching business, working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything of my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social while I felt behind. Then I joined night school. It's not some course you forget about. It gives you 7 daily money-making activities with a training, a workbook, and an app that literally tells you what to do, step by step. I landed my first high-ticket client in under 2 weeks. Now I've built a multiple six-figure business.
We could have picked any voice that we wanted, but we picked the worst one ever. Okay, so we're gonna come back here and we're gonna find I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so once again, I like to use people who look like my audience. Okay, so we're gonna come in here and we're gonna just search what we're looking for. So I'm gonna use marketing. So first I'm gonna pick female, and then I'm gonna use marketing. Oh. Let's just make female. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna come in here and we want to find somebody that looks like our people. Okay, none of these these all look fake. I don't like fake. Come on. Come on. Okay, she could work right here. No. If I was doing a fitness coach, that would be great. Let's find... Once again, this is the free one, so you sort of get what you pay for. So hang in there. We got to find the right one. Let's see if there's a better health... Let's go professional. UGC. Okay, here we go. I forgot they had a UGC one. Okay, so here we go. So we're getting better here. So I want to see if I can find somebody that's holding a microphone. That's not her. Some of the most realistic ones are the ones holding their headphones up to their mouth. It doesn't look like this has got one. So we're just going to pick... How do they only have, These all look so fake. Yeah, that's fake. That's too young. Okay, so we obviously are going to need some more female models. Because they're not really doing the middle-aged. Okay, we're going to use Fatima. Okay, don't ask me why Fatima, but we're just going to use Fatima. So we're going to come here, and we're going to go next. We're going to choose her. Now we got to figure out a voice. I don't know if Fatima is Latin. I'm not even going to listen to this one. I'm just going to generate it, okay? And once again, we've already given it the script, so it's going to change it. So once again, I could have printed that one if we wanted to. We could have used it. I didn't like it, so we're just going to overwrite it. And in just a matter of seconds, it's going to use 90 of my 1,200 credits. And, oh, I see what it did. So it actually it created a second one. So it didn't even overwrite it, okay?
And start tonight.
I built a 6-figure coaching business. Working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything of my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social while I felt behind.
Okay, so she's obviously got a very strong Spanish accent. So let's find... Anyway, you get the idea. Okay, so let's go and let's see if... let's see the other one. Let's see if we finally got it done. I was trying to waste some time so we could see what our... Our ARCADS lady is done. Here we go. Let's go look at ARCADS lady. So let's come in here and let's go back to ARCADS, which is right here. And let's see what she looks like. Here we go. Once again, I have no idea what this looks like. So here we go.
I built a six-figure coaching business working nights. Between my 9 to 5 and family, I thought I didn't have time to build anything of my own. I was stuck watching everyone else blow up on social while I felt behind. Then I joined night school. It's not some course you forget about. It gives you 7 daily money-making activities with a training, a workbook, and an app that literally tells you what to do, step by step. I landed my first high-ticket client in under 2 weeks. Now I've built a multiple 6-figure business all during my off hours. If you're serious about coaching but short on time, Night School was made for you. Jump in today.
Yeah.
I built a 6-figure coaching.
I like it. I think what I would have done is like I would not have used like the excited voice. I thought I could have swore we changed the audio. You know, I must have forgot, but I thought I changed it to that Vivian girl. But you get the idea. So you could just take this, pop it in your editor, chop out the other stuff, and we're good to go. Now I'll show you something. This is funny. Here's one that we did, and you'll have to understand that sometimes AI messes up. Now the nice thing with these softwares is they'll allow you to fix it at no charge. But like this is one that I love. She looked like an everyday lady. She had a dog in her lap. I've seen this one used before. This particular model is one of the highest converting models ever. But watch what happened with AI. Something happened and now all of a sudden her dog started talking. I'm like, what in the world? So I had to bring her in and I had to chop her out. Watch.
I started using this system inside of Night School called the 7 Daily Money Making Activities. And wow, I kid you not, my revenue jumped within days. Chad teaches it in a masterclass, but he also gives you a step-by-step workbook, and he created a software that literally tells you what to do every single day.
Yeah, so
he told me I need to spend...
I couldn't use that one, okay? So I'm going to show you, so some of you guys want to know, I'm going to give you one more tool. It's called Canva, okay? Those of you who may or may not know Canva, it does some really, really cool things. So they've got this new program here called Canva AI, where you can come in and you can do whatever you want, right? So you can come in and you can create a video clip, you know, literally doing whatever that you want to do, okay? And then they've got here, you can come in and you can look at all of their apps and you can see what they have and what they don't have. That's not what I'm looking for. But you can even come in here to their Canva AI and you can say, like whatever style, you can pick whatever style you want. So say you want cinematic, and let's say that you want 9:16. Oh, they don't have it yet, so we'll go 16:9. And let's say that you want it to be whatever. Okay, so right now they're 8 seconds long, and whatever. You can even come in and you can create like your very own little video here inside of Canva. If you want to, and they're getting ready to come out with, and they may have already done it, and I just don't see it, but I was reading an update that they're even getting ready to come out with UGC for Canva, and so this is just becoming very popular. It's going to be awesome. You're going to want to use it, and then you can do all sorts of things. But let me show you what we're going to do with Canva right now, relatively easy, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to say that we have this gal right here, okay? We're just going to pick her, okay? And you can see that she's 9:16, okay? So we're going to grab her. We're just going to screenshot her, okay? So let's say that you have a video like this and you want to be able to do something better with it. Okay, so we're going to come into the desktop. That's Lauren. We don't want Lauren. Lauren's one of my clients. We want to find date added. There she is right there. We're going to grab her and put her in. So we're going to find her. Now watch what Canva can do, which is pretty cool. So we're going to put her, and we're going to put her in the middle. Okay, and then because you may have something like this and you're like, okay, I like this, but boy, I wish it was full. So you can come here to this and you can just hit the edit button, and you go over here to the magic expand. And what it's going to do, and we're going to say whole page, it's going to expand the whole thing. Now, it doesn't always get it right the first time, so I'll show you what we do. So we're going to click that, and it's going to see the image, and then it's going to expand. It's going to fill in the entire background for us, literally in the blink of AI. It's going to come here so we can see it. This one isn't bad, okay? Her dog looks a little funky, but like you can come in and you can see, you know, how it does multiple things. Like, I don't know why it does humans really bad. Like, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. That one doesn't look all that bad, okay? That one doesn't look all that bad. You could easily take this, put it in a video, and, you know, you could have it. It'd be you know, good to go. You could take, let me see if I have any picture in here. Like, this is the one that I was doing yesterday. Like, you know, I did this for John, right? So like I put this in here with John, and then we filled this out. I'm like, okay, I need a 9:16 picture of him. So once again, I just came in here, I hit the edit, I went to the magic expand button, and it does some funky stuff, okay? It doesn't always get it right. Sometimes you're like, what in the world? And so we had to get really creative with this, but you'll see what it does. Okay, bam, just like that. It filled in the rest of the background with something that you want, and it gives you options. Okay, that one's not terrible. That one's not terrible. That one's awful. Okay, so I would probably go with this one right here. This would look great, and I could come in here and I can use it. So let me show you what I can do. So I'm going to be able to come in here. I'm going to make this a JPEG. Okay, and I'm going to make it high quality, and we're just going to film this. Now watch what I can do. Watch what I can do with John, because we're trying to create, like, you know, we're trying to create user generated content. So let's say that we had him, okay? So what we can do, come here, baby. What we can do is we can come here, we can go new video. Oh, let's go projects. Let's go home. Okay, here we go. So we can come in here, and we can go avatar like this, and we can start from a photo. Okay, so we're going to upload a photo, and we're just going to grab that photo of John, which I believe is, uh-oh, something happened because it didn't download the whole thing. Let's try this again. Okay, now let's do it. Download, JPEG, make it big so the quality is good. Download. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our Hey Jen, and we're going to drag this photo in there. Okay, now, so what you're going to do is you're going to do a photo, and it's going to come in. Once you got it, it's like, okay, can I use it? Can I use it? Can I use it? And we're going to, oh, we already did that. We're going to upload, okay? Now watch. So I can upload this image. It takes just a second, and then I may not be able to do this one. We're going to just call this John. Early middle-aged man, ethnicity white, and we're going to continue. I don't know if I have enough space in here for him, but yeah, okay, we do. Okay, right. So we got him in there, and then now it's wanting a voice. Now I could actually train his voice. Okay, I started doing it the other day, but I didn't have time to finish it. Okay, so but we could actually create his voice. So we could come in here, and we could like create a new voice, and we could instant clone him. So like we could come in here, we could add a video of his or an audio of his, and it would clone his voice. Okay, no problem. You need about 2 to 3 minutes worth of stuff, or you could come in and you could use one of these guys. So like let's say that we're going to come in here and we're going to, you know, we're just going to find, you know, you could also integrate a third-party voice, right? So like if you have like 11 labs, right? So you could come in and you could incorporate this, and then, or we're just going to tell it to select a voice. So it selected a voice for us, okay? So we've got this, and now we're going to create this with, now you can add motion to it, like if you want, okay? You can add, so it'll move its hands. You can do all sorts of things. Like you can do like expert presentation, dynamic announcement, keynote speaker, thoughtful. We're going to use thoughtful conversation, and we can generate a look. And it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's generating that look here. Or we could just go ahead and create with AI Studio. And so now what we're doing is we're taking that picture, and it's creating a full-blown thing. So now we can take a script, right? So let's just come in here, and we're going to say, we're just going to grab this little line. We're going to come into HeyGen, and we're going to grab the script, just like this, and then we can tell it to generate, okay? So once again, all we did was took John. We're going to add into my videos 25 frames per second, MP4, 1080. That's all we need, and we're going to submit. And it takes a couple minutes, and then what you'll see is it's 2% ready. It'll load. It takes, I'm going to say 3 to 4 minutes. So we'll stick around so you can see it, and then you'll see the sample video. So you can do anything with the video. Here's one that I did with my funny one, right? So I just loaded a video in there, or a screenshot of one of my funny AI guys, and watch what it did.
Let's talk about funny. There aren't many things in life humans enjoy more than laughing. I mean, think of the alternative. If I was here trying to sell you on the idea of using AI to make more.
And so notice this was just an image, and notice it animated the fire. It's got this shooting star up here. Now the shooting star goes back
More
and
people
forth,
cry consistently. That would be a huge dud. Nobody is signing up for Sadness Academy. Nobody is saying, wow.
Okay, so you can see that what I did with that little guy, you know, that I've done. These are all AI. Like here's my baby Chad, right?
Hey everybody, and it's me, Baby Chad. Don't let the chubby cheeks fool you. I've been closing deals since before nap time was cool. Some babies play with rattles. I play with launch and scaling models. And sure, I might be wearing a Phoenix Suns tee, but trust me, my real team is the real Chad's Team CavU and Night School, where we help businesses soar higher than my booster seat. If you're here for business growth tips, fun stories, and maybe the occasional diaper joke, you're in the right place. Just remember, when you work with me, your success is my pacifier. All right, now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for my 3 o'clock bottle and board meeting.
Yeah, so you get the idea. And that's just all from a picture. It's all super fun. You can do all sorts of things. This is 35% ready. We'll stick around so you can see it. You can do all sorts of things with UGC. So what I want to do is I want to encourage you while we're waiting for this is I'm going to give you a 7-day challenge, okay? So here's the 7-day challenge. Okay. In the next 7 days, what I want you to do is I want you to use AI to create 7 UGC scripts. 7, okay? 1 a day, okay? I want you to record or outsource one, okay? I'd prefer for you to record it on your own. I want you to edit it with AI, and I want you to publish it on one of your platforms, okay? So I want you to create 1 a day. I want you to find the best of the 7, and I want you to publish it. Now, if you want to take this to the next level, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to do different types of UGC. So the first one is I want you to do a product announcement. I want you to do a video testimonial. I want you to do a training trailer. So like, for instance, you know, hey, if you've ever wanted to learn how to use UGC, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process, right? Or Chad, it's Chad. Chad's going to show you the step-by-step process. Click the button below, join the training, right? So you can use like a teaching trailer. You can use like a product description. So like you can even like let's say that you have a mug like this, and yes, it says "Hello, gorgeous." But like I could put my like using UGC, I could put my logo on here. I could do whatever I wanted, and I could say, "Hey guys, we're selling the brand new CavU cups. You know, if you'd like one, click the button below and grab one." You could do it all with UGC. So you can do different types of things. So I want you to do like some kind of testimonial, some kind of product launch, some kind of teaching trailer, some kind of product the description. I want you to find 7 different types of uses for UGC. Do 1 a day, post them on your social media, tag me in it so I can see it, and then I'm going to show you how you can use money. So the other video should be done. We're going to get in there. We're going to show you that right now. But UGC is modern word of mouth. People believe people more than they believe brands. And AI, as I showed you today, lets you create that trust on demand. So I want you to use it to grow your business, start an agency, whatever you want. And of course, if you want to figure out how to make a multiple six-figure business doing this, I want you to shoot me a DM, and I'll walk you through the process. I'll give you the business plan. I'll show you how to get clients. I'll show you how to create your own stuff. I'll show you how to polish it, make it superb, and it's cheaper than you may think. And of course, you can always just get this training inside of Night School, $99 a month. You get unlimited trainings like this. I'm live every Monday, every Friday. Plus, I'm trying to drop a brand new online course in there every other week, okay, until the whole thing is maximized. And we have a full-blown library of anything and everything that you need to start, sell, and scale. All right, let's see what let's see what HeyGen is doing. Oh, it looks like it's done. Okay, you ready? Let's look at HeyGen. So let's go back to this. Let's look at HeyGen. Let's see John. Okay. Once again, this is not John's voice. This is all from a picture. Remember, it was a 9:16 picture earlier. We put it in Canva, made the background, threw it in here.
Today we're going to talk about how to use AI to create user-generated content, or UGC for short, and how to use it to grow the bottom line of your business.
Now, once again, if that was John's actual voice, that would have been really, really cool. And you could take this video, and once again, don't forget, you can do all sorts of things with it. So you can animate him, so like he's using like his arms and stuff, you know, to be able to do anything and everything that you want. You can put him in here, and you can tell AI to create it all, whatever you want to do. UGC, there's no limit to it. I want to help you figure out how to create a multiple six-figure, if not seven-figure business using UGC. So you guys should be blowing up my inbox right now. Let me help you guys figure this out and get your business and your life to the next level. If you have a UGC agency like the one I showed you, there's no reason why in about 10 hours per week you could not create a six-figure side hustle for your business. UGC is all the rave these days. It's relatively simple. I can show you exactly how to do it step by step. So reach out to me, shoot me a DM, or jump into Night School, better yet, and let me help you get your life and your business to the next level.